The Math Appreciation Society, or the MAS, is a student club at Tasmania State University. The MAS chapter at Tasmania State University is holding its annual election, and their 4 candidates running are Abel, Becca, Candace, and Daniel. We're going to call them A, B, C, and D for short. The preference schedule for the MAS officer election is given below. The first thing that we want to do is we want to find the total number of voters, so that's adding the numbers along the top here. So that would be 14 plus 10 plus 8 plus 4 plus 1. This gives us a total of 37 voters. Next, we want the number of first place votes required for a majority, and to calculate the majority, remember we take the total number of voters and we divide that by 2. And 37 divided by 2 gives you 18.5. And we need to round that up to the next whole number, so that would be 19. Remember, if you get a whole number, then you would still round that up. So if we had gotten, say, 20 after we divided the total by 2, then we would have to round up to 21. And any decimal that you get, no matter what this decimal portion is, you round up to the next whole number. So we're going to use the plurality with elimination method to determine the winner. And the plurality with elimination method requires that a candidate has the majority of the first place votes in order to win. So we need to determine how many first place votes each of our candidates have. Candidate A has 14 first place votes. Candidate B has 4 first place votes. Candidate C has 10 first place votes from these ballots and 1 more from this ballot, so that would be a total of 11 first place votes. And candidate D has a total of 8 first place votes. Right now, none of our candidates have the majority of the first place votes, so what we do is we eliminate the candidate that has the least first place votes, so that will be candidate B. And those 4 votes from candidate B will get passed to the next candidate on those ballots. So here are the 4 ballots that those came from, and so those 4 votes will get passed down to the next candidate on those 4 ballots, and that will be candidate D. So these votes are going to get passed along to candidate D. Now do a retally. Candidate A still has 14 first place votes. Candidate B is no longer in the running. Candidate C has 11 first place votes, and candidate D now has 8 plus 4 or 12 first place votes. None of our candidates have the majority yet, so we need to continue eliminating. We're now going to eliminate candidate C because they have the fewest first place votes. They got 10 of those first place votes from these 10 ballots, so we would pass them along to B, but B is no longer in the running, so they actually are going to get passed down to candidate D. And the other first place vote came from this ballot, and so that one is also going to go to candidate D. So all 11 of these will get passed to candidate D. And now we retally. So A has 14 first place votes, candidate C is no longer in the running, and candidate D has 12 plus 11, which is a total of 23 first place votes. Now candidate D has the majority of the first place votes because they have more than 19 votes, so candidate D wins the election. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks.